You know, you have a lot of players out there that will play the old stuff, and they want the new stuff to work as well. Microsoft has that chance right now to take gaming to the next level. Because here's the other half of the story, which only one other guy has discussed this. That's Metal Jesus Rocks, who is a former employee of a PC company who basically worked on video games back in the day. And that company was called Sierra Entertainment. And if you're familiar with Sierra Entertainment, Leisure Suit Larry, and Police Quest Phantasmagoria. PlayStation rebooted King's Quest at one point. Mystery House. Many games that they had throughout the years of operation. And that company went out of business and was sold out. And it went under a couple of hands. Do you know what hands it's under today? The last company owner on that was a company called Vinvet Games. That was from 96 to 2008. Now, understand that the company was dissolved in 2008. It got defunct at that point. But any rights to the games themselves and everything like that, well, it reverted to another company named Activision. Yes, folks, Sierra Games, the makers of Leisure Suit Larry, and many other great games from the PC era. And we're talking about the ones where you loaded it into a disc, disc drive. Back in the days when you used this 3.5 floppies, and you put the game in, you had to load it. Sometimes you had multiple discs. Sometimes you had to take out disc 1, put disc 2 in. It is owned by Activision, which is now owned by Microsoft. Now, the extent, and you have to think about this for a minute. You got cloud gaming, Game Pass. All you need is all the programming material to be able to put it back on. I mean, technically, these games, was it DRM free available? That there's, I think there was a website that was selling these games for next to nothing, for a couple bucks, that you were able to play them. And then, of course, like I said, some of the games got repurposed. They did a good job. They didn't get remastered well on the PlayStation platform. But there's someone still out there by the name of Al Lowe. If you know who Al Lowe is, he's best known for creating Leisure Suit Larry. He has most of that info. I mean, even though Activision has a lot of that also, you wonder if Microsoft has him on speed dial, because a lot of the employees, according to Metal Jesus Rocks, when Sierra got defunct, most of them went over to Microsoft, and they're still there to this day. So you have people who worked for Sierra there. Al Lowe is still alive. He's 75 years old. He has a lot of the games himself ready to be re-uploaded. He tried to sell them a while back, but Activision stopped him from doing that. So it goes to show you that Activision has the full rights to this. Now, if they make a deal with Al, could we get these remastered, some of these, the best of the best remastered, like King's Quest? Get a proper redo of King's Quest, or proper Phantasmagoria on there. You know, there's so many games that is possible. That is possible to be redone. You know, you got stuff like, I think, was it Cranston Manor? A couple of other things. You know, there's so many out there. Space Quest comes to mind on another one. There. Before you say it, you start looking up on there. The Sierra name is dead. That's the thing about it is it is dead. I think the name was sold off to the Sierra Trading Post Company. The rights were for the name was given over. But like I said, the games do still exist. You know, there are a lot of games out there. Just think of the possibilities. PC gamers out there are still very abundant. And then there are those of us in my age group, and we play the PC games. And we love the nostalgia. Can you imagine we can go back and start playing Police Quest again? Roger Wilco. Trying to think of the rest of them. I mean, there is so many games out there by this publisher. It's untold. It's untold what they can bring out. I mean, like I said, they brought back, Xbox brought back the original Series 1 games. Going back to the original Xbox unit, and then of course the Xbox 360 stuff. I think it's basically, you could say that at certain points we can get redevelopments of these games, or basically these games just touched up a little bit and put out on the platform. People will play them. People will play them. The nostalgia is there on there. Now, as far as the rest of the company goes, from Activision, I think we can seriously get improvements on a lot of the World of Warcraft. I think we can get basically that fixed. Hearthstone, many other games that on there that people were taken away from, programmers were taken away from to work on Call of Duty. We don't need a Call of Duty every year. Say like every 2 years, 2.5 years, that we can work on one and fix up the ones right now. Make the improvements that are needed to fix these games. And of course, the older Call of Duty games that are out there. You know, you have a lot of players out there that will play the old stuff. And they want the new stuff to work as well. Microsoft has that chance right now to take gaming to the next level.